Okay, welcome back, gentlemen. We just recently finished turn 6 for Germany, and Ben had requested a tally of all the board's units, a flyover. I was on the road. You already know my boat trailer had an issue, so we came back. So the day is surprisingly freed up. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a recap of Germany's turn right now, and then I'll do the tally of all the forces. Because it's the one thing that's missing. So, it was a good day for the Germans, although it was not one without a butcher's bill attached to it, because we certainly lost our share of planes. However, the end result is Russia lost Moscow. Germany took it with 3 tanks remaining. We landed 2 tactical bombers that had to be landed in Smolensk. 2 tactical bombers that had to be landed in, didn't have to be, but I chose to, in Belarus. He shot down 2 planes with his 3 AA guns. The first round was certainly scary. Anyway, it went well, and we also survived with 1 strategic bomber, which had the gas to make it to Slovakia, Hungary. In Bryansk, we also came in. We did so with 4 tanks from eastern Poland, 1 tank from Leningrad, and 2 men. He took 1 hit on me. He only had 1 man there, so there's still 1 man remaining. From what I understand, Russia's instructions, they didn't go anywhere. They sat in Ukraine after the fall of Moscow. Western Ukraine, we also came in there. We came in with 2 AA guns. 2 AA guns in peacetime movements, but they also came in with 2 artillery, 1 man, and I believe there was another man too. He died, however. We still have the 2 Italian aircraft in eastern Poland that opened up the territory of Bessarabia, but we called off that attack. I just didn't have enough to do it. I wanted to take Bryansk instead. Let's see. In northern Italy, oh, I forgot to move those 2 guys. Those guys had movement instructions. They're still there. I believe I moved the AA guns up to Western Germany and the man up to Western Germany as well. That should be in my instructions. We went and placed 2 new infantry in France. There were already 2 there with a artillery piece because we took 2 of each out and retook Holland along with a tank that was from Western Germany. Here's the situation. Although Germany just took Russia and they have all that money from their treasury, Germany has a Achilles heel, if you will. The Navy that was meant to protect good old Mother Germany, the fatherland. I purchased 5 fighters. They're all on top of the carriers, of which there are 3. There's a battleship, a cruiser, 3 subs, 1 transport, and 2 destroyers. And hopefully that can fend off whatever the United States has to offer in the way of an attack. I'll list their ships and then I'll elaborate as to why. You have 2 carriers, 4 planes, 2 transports, a battleship, a cruiser, and there is a English complement of naval vessels somewhere in the neighborhood as well. Were the Americans to actually be able to come in and clear Sea Zone 112 and defeat that navy with enough forces to land at least 1 man on Denmark, passage through Denmark Strait would be free for the English to do a follow-up. They could go 1, 2, and take Berlin and all that money that it just took from Russia's coffers. Wouldn't that be an interesting turn of events? Anyway, there's the recap for Germany. Sean and I filmed everything privately via WhatsApp, and it certainly had its nail-biter moments. But this game is not technically over by any means. Calamity could take place, and you guys could find yourself with $100+ for next turn. Anyway, that's it for Germany. Turn 6. And again, gentlemen, and believe me, it is a genuine sentiment. It has been a pleasure. You folks have demonstrated a command of strategy, an admirable one. The dice, however, have certainly visited upon you its cruel, cruel fate in Yunnan, which kept you from fortifying Moscow with aircraft when it needed to happen. Unfortunate, but you certainly have an excuse there, and I would use it. All right. Anyway, a pleasure, gentlemen. I'll post the video now.